Throughout all of the comments that I've received over the last few weeks, there's one specific comment that I've seen on several occasions.
How did you record the gameplay?
Well, for me, the process is really simple. I may not get the best quality from certain consoles, but it does the job. Firstly, the capture card that I use is an Elgato HD60 Pro. If I compared it to the original HD60, there aren't many differences between them. However, the HD60 Pro works through the PCIe slot on the motherboard, which means I get an instant preview of the gameplay and audio of the game I'm playing. The only problem with the HD60 Pro is that there's no way to connect older consoles that don't have a HDMI output. A workaround that I found is to use a SCART to HDMI converter box. This converts SCART signals into an upscaled 720 or 1080p HDMI signal, which I then connect to my HD60. To play Game Boy games on my GameCube, I use the Game Boy Player accessory that connects to the bottom of any GameCube. After that, I plug in a game, connect the GameCube to the converter, connect the converter to the capture card, and then I'm ready to record. The nice thing about having a SCART to HDMI converter is that I can connect any console that uses a composite output. As long as I'm using a composite to SCART converter, it should work fine. However, the only problem with using this method is that the signal's kind of fuzzy. Here's some gameplay of F-Zero GX on the GameCube using composite. Now here's some gameplay of Kirby Superstars on the SNES, also using composite. Finally, here's some gameplay of a stall on the Sega Saturn, but this time using SCART. Even without the composite comparison, you can still see a sharper and clearer picture compared to the composite signals of the SNES and GameCube. As well as capturing older consoles, I also capture gameplay from my PS3 and PS4. To do this, I use a HDMI splitter which overrides the HDCP or high bandwidth digital content protection of the consoles, then connect the splitter to the capture card. The PS4 can work without the splitter by turning off the Enable HDCP option in the PS4 settings, but certain apps will only work with the option enabled, so I tend to just leave it alone. I mostly use my PS3 to capture PS1 gameplay, as the PS3 can give me the highest quality I can get with real hardware, as you can see from this Crash Bandicoot gameplay. For the consoles that don't require any kind of converter or splitter, I can just connect straight to the HD60 like the Nintendo Switch. And that's basically how I capture gameplay, and sorry if that was more scripted than the stuff I usually make. If you're wondering about how I record audio or gameplay, I use Audacity, which is free to capture audio, and I use the HD gameplay thing that comes with Elgato stuff, so it's just free. Free stuff all round. I'm a cheap guy. Don't hate, debate. But anyway, this was, I guess, this week's ramble thing for the week. I don't know. If there's any audio problems, then that's just because I wanted to get this recording done as quickly as I can, because I'm kind of strict on time today. So sorry if there's stuff that I said wrong or got wrong. I just wanted to get this done really quickly. Just as a side note, thank you for 2,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. And yeah, so until then, I have something planned for it. But until then, yeah, farewell.